We all know football as one of the most popular sports in the world, and that's why FIFA has strict rules about cheating, which is today's topic, and we'll go through the longest suspensions or bans in football. Paul Pogba. The Juventus midfielder has endured a nightmare return to Italy since leaving Manchester United following the expiration of his contract at the club last year. Repeat injuries plagued his first season back in Turin, before he tested positive for testosterone after Juventus' first Serie A match of the season against Udinese on August 20th. Pogba has denied using the banned substance and is preparing a full defense after it was revealed the Italian prosecutors want to secure a 4-year ban for the World Cup winner. Testosterone is a hormone that increases the endurance of athletes. The standard punishment for such an offense is a 4-year ban, and should that be applied, then will likely spell the end of Pogba's career amongst the elites. It is understood that Pogba accepts the test was positive, but is expected to argue that the substance was mistakenly taken into his system. The new hearing will now not take place before February 15, meaning Pogba wouldn't have played competitive football for nearly 5 months. Rio Ferdinand. Drug tests are part and parcel for professional footballers. The consequences of missing a scheduled test can be career-changing, and that's a statement that certainly won't be wasted on Rio Ferdinand. Ferdinand missed a drug test arranged for 23rd of September 2003 and was later banned for 8 months and fined £50,000 by the Football Association. Manchester United defender Rio Ferdinand has been banned for 8 months by independent disciplinary commission for missing a drug test 3 months ago. Ruling him out of Euro 2004 was stated by UEFA. 25-year-old at the time English international who risked a ban of up to 2 years had been charged by the Football Association with a failure or refusal to take the test at United's training ground at Carrington on 23rd of September.
The disciplinary commission unanimously found that the charge was proved against Rio Ferdinand. It was further decided he would be suspended for a period of 8 months, with effect from Monday 12th of January 2004, and be fined the sum of £50,000. Having requested a personal hearing, he was ordered to pay the full costs of the hearing. Such decisions are subject to the right of appeal. Thank you.
Eric Cantona. 20 years on, the Kung Fu Kick former Manchester United striker Eric Cantona launched at Crystal Palace fan Matty Simmons moments after being sent off at Selhurst Park still resonates as one of the sport's most extraordinary events, even by the standards of the football's dramas. The Frenchman was already an icon at Old Trafford after inspiring them to successive league titles, the first ending a barren run of 26 years. After his arrival from Leeds in November 1992, this act of violence, which he never attempted to defend, nearly added to his legend. United also fined Cantona with £20,000, and the Football Association summoned him to a disciplinary hearing and extend the ban to 9 months until the end of September, and fined the player a further £10,000. 23rd of March 1995, Cantona faces assault charges by the fan that got kicked. Cantona pleads guilty, and the magistrate tells him, "You're a high-profile figure, the only appropriate sentence is 2 weeks imprisonment," but he was later sentenced to 120 hours of community service instead, but still wasn't allowed to play any matches, not even friendlies or training matches, which eventually forced him to make a move back to France. Diego Maradona. In March 1991, after a game Napoli had played against Bari, Diego Maradona failed a drug test. The Italian football authorities banned him for 15 months. He fled to Buenos Aires, where the Argentinian law authorities subjected him to a continual harassment and surveillance, including a short spell in jail. Maradona called those 15 months amongst the most terrible of my whole life. In July 1992, with the ban over, Maradona was determined to detach himself from Napoli. He joined Sevilla, managed by Carlos Bilardo, who was in charge of Argentina for the 1986 and 1990 World Cups. The Argentinian midfield player was also fined 20,000 Swiss francs or 10,000 pounds for taking the banned stimulant ephedrine during the World Cup finals in the United States. It is his second ban for drug taking, and the punishment is the same. 3 years ago, Maradona was suspended after he was found guilty of using cocaine. Following that a lengthy absence, he attempted a comeback, which culminated in him answering Argentina's plea to play in the World Cup. He shed the excess weight he was carrying to make an impact at the start of the tournament, but at the routine test after the second game against Nigeria, a cocktail of 5 stimulants, including ephedrine, was found in urine sample. What do you think? Which one of all of these bans is the most ridiculous one? Leave your opinion in the comment section down below.